But we begin with the rain pouring down across western Washington tonight. And good evening, I'm Steve Rabel.
I'm Monique Minglavin. Flooding is a major concern for many communities. Right now, crews are dealing with a mudslide in Des Moines, and Chopper 7 flew over that area near Woodmont Beach Drive, where a culvert may be to blame.
We have team coverage tonight from that mudslide and in other problem areas across the Sound. But let's kick things off now with Chief Meteorologist Morgan Palmer.
And Steve, I want to address the question I've had all day. Why in the world is this rain so heavy? We take the wide view here. The air that we have around us is coming straight up from near Hawaii. The warmer the air, the more water vapor, the more moisture it holds. And then you slam that stream of moisture into western Washington and especially into our mountains, and it gets wrung out in the form of very heavy rain. So we're getting rain that we don't normally see here. They see in other parts much farther south, but it's just because it's so warm. There's a lot of water still out there in the atmosphere. The good news is later on tonight, we're going to see these rain areas taper, not totally go away. The rain's going to continue straight through tomorrow morning, even into tomorrow afternoon. But the heaviest rain has been in this area all the way from about Mason County up to the Seattle area and point south. Really, areas of King County, Pierce County, Snohomish, or rather Thurston, pardon me, all the way down into Lewis and Grays Harbor counties and down into Pacific County, as we don't have any mountains to block the rain coming in. We've had less rain across the north. We will have more hours of this. Get ready for a wet Friday night, but I'm pinpointing the changes on the way, timing them out straight ahead.
All right, Morgan, thanks. Now back in Des Moines, where part of a hillside came crashing down early this morning, saturated by all that heavy rainfall Morgan was just talking about. The slide has closed Woodmont Beach Drive and Woodmont Drive South at Marine View Drive as crews work to clean things up. KIRO 7's Kevin McCarty spoke to residents who say they heard a huge crash as that mud and debris slid downhill. Kevin?
And Steve, this is a closure at Woodmont Drive and Marine View Drive. This road was closed here. If you look over there, those barriers are around the guardrail where that slide took place to keep people away from the edge of that because it is considered dangerous. Residents tell me this morning this ditch, where you can still see a lot of water flowing, was simply filled to capacity. This all happened during a huge downpour this morning that left a lot of water pooled in the roadway. Chopper 7 shows the path of debris left behind as a portion of the hillside along Woodmont Drive in Des Moines gave way early this morning. Further downhill, a massive milk chocolate brown plume of mud spread into Puget Sound, pushed north by the tide. People living on this hillside say the mud and twisted trees came crashing down as heavy rain pounded the area.
And at least it didn't affect any of the homes.
Sue Clark says she heard the hillside go down just before dawn this morning.
It was just a crash because there was a huge maple tree here that went down. I mean, if this was that way, those homes would be on that.
People living nearby came to have a look as crews down below worked to clean up the mess. Early today, Woodmont Drive was still flooded even after the slide. Crews used pumps to get rid of the water and prevent even more damage. Jim Stender says a nearby stormwater drain that clogged may have contributed to the huge mudslide.
We got reports of a foot deep or more water in that drain over there. And therefore it just came in here and filled that ditch up and probably washed across the street here.
Des Moines City crews closed off the street near the slide area. Woodmont Drive at Marine View has to be inspected to determine if it's safe before cars can be allowed on the road. The mess left behind means some residents are virtually stranded in their homes until the cleanup is finished.
I live down there where I can't get down to it
So
by
you're stuck.
car. I'm stuck in the house, but I can walk out, but I can't drive out.
I checked with the city of Des Moines about that, and I got an email from a spokeswoman who says they're going to have the road below this slide partially cleaned up in the next few hours, but cleaning up this entire mess is going to take days. Live in Des Moines, Kevin McCarty, KIRO 7 News.
Just an ugly scene out there, and flooding has also closed roads around the Kent Valley. KIRO 7's Graham Johnson is live near downtown Kent, and Graham, you can really see the impact of all that rain.
Monique, this is one of those closed roads, but take a look. People are just ignoring these road closed signs and driving right through it. That car leaving quite a wake. Wakes not just only coming from boats and all of this. And I'm going to show you over here, we have a car that is stuck and gotten a lot of trouble. It is incredible how many drivers are simply ignoring the road closed signs and driving through this deep water anyway. And around the corner from where I'm standing, drivers today got an even nastier surprise.
This is what we found when we turned a corner today in Kent. We saw the driver's door open, but the water was too deep for us to check inside.
You okay?
Soon, Richard Freeman showed up and told us what happened.
Went to turn around and my front end went down into the creek. I didn't even know there was a creek there.
You can't see it.
No. There's no signs.
A tow truck pulled him out. Then, just 45 minutes later, the Cairo 7 News Desk called us back to the same spot after another driver went into Mill Creek. She too was okay. Both incidents, though, are reminders of the dangers of driving through standing water. Yet, people keep doing it, even when there are road closed signs. Crews put up sandbags today at the Kent Senior Activity Center, which closed for flooding right outside. Coordinator John Fiscom was wearing waders when we met him.
I'm an avid angler, and I just happened to have a pair of them in my truck, and I realized I couldn't get to my office without putting waders on.
Mill Creek Middle School also shut down today because of a little flooding in the building and a lot outside.
By about 7 a.m., we're starting to realize that it was probably unsuitable for kids.
The school is right beside the creek it's named for, where new pump stations built to reduce flooding here were overwhelmed by all the rain.
The pump station can only take so much water.
And here's a live look at another car stalled in trouble after presumably driving through high water. So many cars, so many drivers are doing that tonight. We will keep watching things here in Kent and check back with you again at 6. Live for now in Kent, Graham Johnson, Cairo 7 News.
All right, Graham, now we move on to Carnation, hit hard by a very swollen Snoqualmie River. Cairo 7's Deborah Horn is live in Stillwater. That's between Carnation and Duval. And Debbie, a lot of water over the roadway signs there, too.
So much water, Steve, it is really difficult not to drive through it, especially if you're trying to get somewhere. But I want you to take a look at this. This is a creek. That is right. This is Essency Creek. Tonight it looks like a roaring river. All of this water, as you might guess, is wreaking havoc around here.
There's a small creek that comes down here, but not like that. A kid could drown in that.
We met Jesse Locke on Snoqualmie Valley Road in Duval, here from Monroe to help his friend Dallas Dial. They are worried that all this water could undermine the house where Dial lives with his girlfriend.
It's pretty bad. I hope the rain quits soon.
Well, they say it's not going to quit till tomorrow.
I know. So I might be out here all night.
As it is, he and his friends have spent this Friday before Christmas out in the rain digging a trench.
Trying to divert the water around so it can flow away from the house.
Okay. So far, well, it looks like you're kind of getting it.
We're getting it. We're getting it. Okay. It'll be a man-made stream when we're done.
There is certainly plenty of water to go around. So many streets have standing water, we lost count. Some roads, like Northeast 80th just off Ames Lake Carnation Road, are closed. And we passed this mudslide on Highway 203, the scene of a much larger landslide that closed the road this morning for hours.
How was it getting out here?
It all made for a tough go for these women trying to keep their hair appointments at the Carnation Rose Hair Salon in Stillwater. Here you are having your hair done.
Oh, yes. It was an adventure.
What was the adventure?
Just driving out here.
Because?
Because of all the rain and all the flooding, and just didn't know what I was going to come across.
Well, in fact, it's been that way throughout much of this day. You're still looking at Essency Creek, which, as I say, does look a lot like a roaring river. And, of course, the big concern for people is that the rain has not stopped. And, of course, Morgan says it will stop eventually. Reporting live in Carnation, or at least near Carnation, Deborah Horn, Cairo 7 News.
Yeah, it'll stop eventually, but not yet. And Thurston County could not dodge today's flooding either. We were there as crews worked hard to keep damage away from the state capitol. Officials had to close the archives office after it flooded inside, and they worry that the flooding won't stop. Coming up at 5:30, Cairo 7 Shelby Miller will have a live report about what crews are doing to keep state history safe. And remember, you can track this storm wherever you go by downloading the Cairo 7 News app to your smartphone. We will have continuing coverage of the flooding on the app and also throughout this newscast.